I got to do this. And y'all see why I said F the sisterhood, because I see too much or lack thereof accountability among us women. Even myself, man, I'll be like, Lord, I got to get my life together with this accountability life. But I'm gonna go over just a few reasons why I say F the sisterhood, and then I gotta run. But so I have a few points. I'm gonna just knock these out. Women fail to hold each other accountable because they feel they fail to hold themselves accountable. And I see this over and over again with women. I'm like I say over and over again. I know men are guilty of these things too, but I'm speaking to women. Second, women allow insecurities and fears to dictate their happiness. I did a few videos over the last few days about women just unhappy. You got a man massage every day, and I did an episode. The man wins the sex court case over his wife. She didn't say anything he said was a lie. Massaging her every day. She, they in the money. They're both bodybuilders, and she not happy. She unhappy. Beautiful white lady, and she had a good looking black husband, and she complaining and unhappy. Is her. He doing everything he could do to try to make this woman happy, and she unhappy. This is what so many women do, because she don't feel sexy, because she's insecure about whatever she got going on. So yeah, women allow insecurities and fears to dictate their happiness, right? Another point, women hyper focus on menial things while ignoring major issues that are actually and heavily impacting them. I've noticed with so many women, all of us, a lot of us really, that we're so focused on little ridiculous details. Like, I be looking at, if I let it stress me out, Jesus, I would be frustrated and pissed off about having the chin hairs and mustache coming in thicker than my son's, and flab here and flop there, and you can feel so insecure and unhappy within yourself. But these things don't matter. And as a married woman, I don't worry about what may my husband may be unattracted to. He's very attracted to me, and I thank God for that. That is nobody but the Lord, because I don't always feel attractive, but that's not going to dictate how I feel about myself all the time. I'm telling myself, you sexy. No, you sexy anyway. No matter if you feel sexy or not, you're sexy. But I see this very common in women. Another point, women are too supportive of each other's delusion. And I'm seeing this over and over again. Women encouraging each other to be whores, saying women gotta have a whole phase. I'm seeing that more and more, and encouraging each other to disrespect men, to leave their marriages, to lie in these dating streets. And I'm just not for that. I don't agree with that. Be yourself, be honest, and tell other women to tell the truth about themselves. That's why I've been doing these videos I've been doing. Like, we need to be honest with ourselves. And then another point, many women make a conscious effort to be miserable and spew their poison out on other women and their children. This is what I see a lot of. Again, about women, this is, piggybacking on women's insecurities dictating their happiness. It seems like women make a conscious effort to be pissed off, to be angry, like work at it, like laugh and then stop laughing immediately for catch yourself laughing. My mother-in-law would say, you so determined to be miserable, you can't even allow yourself to laugh. And I'm gonna give a movie recommendation after this that really sparked my brain about this. It was totally accurate. So at the end of this, I'm gonna say what movie it is. Another point: mental health and hormones are used as the excuse for ungratefulness and selfishness. That's what's happening with a lot of these women. Yes, after you have a baby, it is very difficult to get your life back on track and get your body back on track and your mind and your hormones back on track. Yes, it is very difficult. Yes, I experienced postpartum depression. Yes, those things are real, but you don't stay there. You don't allow those emotions and hormones to control you. God gave us mind and body control, and that's one of the fruits of the spirit: self-control. Your whole self, your mind, your body, your soul, you got control of. Okay. Next point, women are not properly prepared for marriage and motherhood. We are so delusional about what it means to be a mother and a wife. You see women swear they want a family, you swear you want a husband, you swear you want a children, you want children, and then by the time everything's said and done, you hate everybody, you're leaving the kids, you saying screw this family life, and you're headed to divorce, and you're fighting and over who gonna take the kids, and it's just a mess, chaos, because people think marriage and having a family is supposed to be this picture perfect love story, and everything's supposed to be perfect, but it's ugly, and I'm gonna tell you a movie that shows you exactly how ugly it is. Next point, we don't speak up about how we are truly feeling, and then we resent those who do speak their minds. One thing I noticed about women, we are always trying to convince people that we're okay. We're not talking about how frustrated we are, how sad, especially when children are small. It is very difficult, but we're hiding it. We're trying to pretend like we love being a mother, and you're tired, you're miserable, you're frustrated, and you hate them damn kids. It's okay. It's okay. Stay in prayer. Take care of yourself. Get some rest. Ask for help. Do what you got to do to take care of you. Another point is trying so hard to convince others or ourselves that we can do it all on our own, and then attack others for not helping us. This is what a lot of us do too. We want to try to prove we can do everything here, there, everywhere. We at work. We doing everything around the house. We trying to cook. We trying to clean. We trying to be a wife. We trying to be with friends. We trying to help our mother. We trying to help our siblings. We trying to do everything for everybody, and then mad when no one's helping. You're not asking for help, and you're trying to convince everybody that you got it. Ask for help, and it's okay if you don't got it. That ain't your job to have everybody and everything. So come to that reality. Next thing, which is piggybacking off of some other stuff, but we are consumed by our flaws due to extreme standards we have for ourselves and others. Lord have mercy. We drive ourselves crazy about our imperfections, and so instead of working on and fixing ourselves, we point our fingers at others for being imperfect, instead of doing what we need to do to better ourselves and improve our own situation, change something, get a new job, clean up, eat something different, make something different, take a nap, start taking naps more often. If you having problem in your marriage, and get counseling for yourself, get counseling for your children, do what you got to do to fix the situation, but don't beat yourself up about your flaws, and focus on Jesus. Don't focus on your flaws. Focus on how awesome and how wonderful, how powerful Jesus is, and how awesome he is. And I promise you, your flaws will be this small and unimportant. Lastly, we complain we don't get rest, but don't know how to rest when it comes time to rest. We don't know what to do when there's nothing to do. So we create chaos, unable to stand peace. That's my last point on that. And yes, train yourself to love and appreciate peace. Train your mind to love being in a peaceful, quiet state. And when it's time to rest, rest. When it's time to take a nap, take a nap. You don't have to do everything. Let God take care of it, and stop driving yourself crazy. Oh, and the movie recommendation I have, when y'all get to watch it, we'll talk about it next Saturday, Lord willing, if we get to another Saturday. Watch Night Bitch. That movie was absolutely a perfect portrayal of what it is to be a mother and a wife. Let me see who's showing it. That it was hilarious. So I want to get y'all's feedback about that movie. That movie was excellent depiction of motherhood and being a wife. So who's showing it? Hulu. It's on Hulu. If you have Hulu, watch it, and then get back to me next Saturday. At the same time, I'm gonna do it around 4:45, 4:30. Yeah, Night Bitch. It's very interesting, yes, because it was a very interesting movie. So I think this will help men get a better understanding of women, and women get a better understanding of men. And even though it's not necessarily scientifically accurate, I think the sentiment makes perfect sense, and it was absolutely liberating. I was like, I feel seen. So when y'all see it, when y'all watch it, come back next Saturday, excuse me. Tell me how it was, because it was excellent. We'll definitely talk about it. So y'all get fired up in the comments about your feedback about that movie Night Bitch. Watch it on Hulu and tell me how it was. It is y'all gonna trip out when y'all watch that if you haven't watched it yet. So that's all I got for today. Ladies, put in the comments. I am a wife. If you're wanting information about the coming up Faith Fueled Attraction Masterclass, let me send you the information. Be part, if you're single and married and struggling and you just want a support group to help encourage you in your marriage, link up with the Skool community in the comments. Come be part of the Holy Ghost flock. We need more voices. We need women holding each other accountable and telling the truth about what it is and what it looks like to be married to these single women, so they know what to prepare for. So it's gonna be a great time. So I love you guys, and thanks so much for coming through. Thanks, What a Man, coming through as always. Faithful, speak the truth. Yes, yeah, man, that's all it is. Mark said interesting title. Yeah, Night Bitch. You're going, that's gonna trip you out when you watch that. So y'all watch it, come back, meet me here next Saturday, Lord willing. Blessings to you guys, and pray every day, all day. Deuces.